No self-control?
Yeah, men lack in self-control, and I feel like society kind of gives them the green light to act that way.
Really?
These days, yeah.
I wonder why.
Do you think it's self-control, or is it like just biologically hardwired in us to procreate?
Both.
Okay. What if I said that you didn't have any self-control for not sticking around with your guy that didn't support you or take care of you financially?
I wouldn't say it's no self-control. I just didn't follow boundaries.
No.
Boundaries.
Like how she phrased that.
Or yeah, I guess that was a terrible way to phrase that. I guess I was just stupid. I was just being dumb and in love and being a clown because I thought he was.
Wouldn't
my
it be
best
fair to
friend.
say that privilege is invisible to those that have it? And what I mean
yeah.
by that is that women get sexual access to men very easily, so therefore they have zero understanding of what it takes for a man to be attractive to get that same access.
But if dudes are cheating on their girls left and right, clearly they got access too.
Not really.
Some
Not to
can.
the same degree. And I mean, you know,
I don't agree.
here's the thing, men are only as faithful as their options. But the reason why is because it's very difficult for men to get sex.
Okay, but then if you got a girl laying it down at home every day, why step out? Because because you're having sex, but is it just not good enough, or what's
because women are not that special, and their vagina in itself is never going to satisfy a man totally sexually. Men always want variety.
Tell
I
me.
mean, you said you were in social media, right?
Yeah.
Do you have OnlyFans?
I do.
Okay, and you're on Playboy, right? You do realize your entire industry is centered around the fact that men want variety.
Yeah, correct.
Okay, so I mean, would it be far-fetched to kind of like, you know, you could take that and put it into real world? Like, if guys want to look at new women all the time, it would make sense that they would probably want to have sex with new women all the time too, right?
Yeah, men are just gross.
I mean, would your industry, but
Men
here's
are
the
just
thing,
gross is what it comes down to.
would your industry exist if guys were out here getting laid as much as you think they do?
Maybe. Who knows?
No, the answer is no.
No.
But who knows?
Because it's easy for women to get sex, right? So therefore, and women don't consume as much pornography and physical
Yeah,
stimulation
that
as
is
men
true.
do. If guys were getting laid, your industry will go down in a day. Playboy, OnlyFans, pornography, etc. The nightlife, bottle girls, like that entire industry exists on the pretense that men are going to spend money for sexual access to women. So, like, is like I said, you said men have no self-control, but is it as easy for men to get laid as you think it is?
Yes. I still stand by that answer.
What if I told you 1 in 3 men right now is a virgin or hasn't had sex in a year?
Well, then he's probably lame.
But that's still a significant amount of men. Versus if I took 100 girls, there ain't no 1 in 3 girls that isn't having sex involuntarily.
Yep.
They're choosing, but they can get laid at any time.
I don't know. I still don't
So is it
agree,
really a
but
lack of self-control, or is it that men are finally able to exercise options and they take advantage of that?
it's the same thing. Lack of self-control, because it's like a lot of people just use it as like a deterrent or like a distraction or just to make themselves feel good to avoid whatever they got really dealing on in life, you know?
Well, it's easier for women to say that because you guys don't earn your sexual market value. Yeah,
I'll
but
try
here's the
not to
thing.
sneak
You
away.
can't make an argument for something that is your strength, right? So what I mean by that is that,
Well, what's my strength?
well, women are designed to be loyal to the best man that they can get. You're hardwired to look for security from the best man. And then when you find that best man, you want to consolidate on him. This is why women want to get married typically and get a boyfriend and security. They take a man's last name. Men, however, we're the opposite. We want to have sex with as many girls as possible. Most guys are monogamous out of necessity, not because they want to be.
But why would you want that?
Because like I told you before, your vagina is never just enough for a guy. Men want variety no matter what.
But what's the deeper reason for that? Is there a deeper reason, or do you guys
I mean,
not
there's
really
a
go into
biological
that?
reason. I mean, it's simple. A guy
biology.
can bust nuts till the day he dies. A woman can only bring 1 child to term per year. So we're literally designed to have sex with as many women as we can. The only difference between, you know, a poor guy or a richer guy is the richer guy has the ability to tell a girl, pound sand if you don't want to stay. But I'm going to have sex with other girls a lot of the time. Or they lie, one of the two.
But just because you're given choices doesn't mean you should act on them, you know?
I mean, that's easy for you to say because you have the privilege of being able to pick and consolidate on the best man that you can get, but most men never get that privilege.
I mean,
Men have
not
to
really.
earn- men
I've been
have to
shot
earn-
down multiple times before, so it's not like
Yeah, but those guys that shot you down probably had a bunch of other options that had to bust their ass to get that position to be able to turn you down. Versus
Possibly.
for women, y'all just can turn down anybody just because. I mean, women are born with value. By the time you turn 18, you can go ahead and be on a yacht with a multimillionaire. Man can't do that. He's got to bust his ass to become the multimillionaire to get the yacht. So we don't play by the
guess.
same set of rules.
Well, but even like as a woman, I still got to bust my ass to be a multimillionaire too, you know? No matter what.
But
I'm
men aren't
doing.
attracted to that.
Yeah.
There's
Men
a
aren't
difference.
attracted to successful women?
Nope.
No.
Why?
They might-
Successful men are
they might lie
attracted
to you
to
and tell you that they
successful
are, but
women.
they're not.
Period.
Successful
Yeah.
men are attracted.
Yeah, no guy's ever gonna say, "Oh wow, you have $100,000. My dick is hard."
Yeah,
like
they would.
they don't care.
It's not
Yeah, they
attraction
do.
that way.
They don't want that.
because-
I feel like they
Like-
don't want that because like they feel like you're not gonna be as submissive because
Mm.
because you make your own money. You're gonna want to do whatever the fuck you
It's kind
want.
of
They
a
can't tell you
Not
shit.
necessarily.
So it's a double standard.
Well, yeah, life is full of double standards. Just that women like to cry about double standards that don't benefit them. I mean, let's be honest here. If I went on a date with you and I told you I have an extensive Gucci bag collection, what would you say to that?
Oh.
I got a bunch of Gucci wallets, and backpacks, and satchels.
I don't know. I'm not into shit like that.
I'm
Yeah.
flipping
I'm
that.
not
But what if I told you about all my drip? Would you care?
No.
Okay.
No.
What about you?
Materialistic.
That's exactly how we feel about your career.
But would you rather have a girl
no.
that takes
Let
care of
that hold on.
herself?
Let that
Okay.
sink in for a second.
Okay.
How you don't give a fuck about me being fashionable.
Okay.
That's how we feel about your careers. Let that sink
Okay.
in.
Okay.
Really take that in. Like
Okay.
we don't give a shit about your success, just like you don't give a shit about my drip.